गुड इवनिंग चिल्ड्रन। हमारा नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री। ये इंट्रोडक्शन करेंगे हम आज इसकी। तो इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री द ब्रांच ऑफ साइंस विच डील्स with the production of electricity from energy released during spontaneous chemical reactions and use of electrical energy to bring about non-spontaneous chemical transformations is called electrochemistry। तो दो तरह की रिएक्शंस हैं, एक स्पॉन्टेनियस केमिकल रिएक्शंस है जिनमें बिकॉज ऑफ द रिएक्शंस एनर्जी इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस हो रही है। तो उन रिएक्शंस में हम उस इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को कैसे प्रोड्यूस करते हैं वो, और दूसरा नॉन स्पॉन्टेनियस रिएक्शंस को कराने के लिए हम इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी को यूज करते हैं। तो उसके लिए कितनी एनर्जी हमें यूज करनी पड़ती है, ये सारी स्टडी जो है उसको हम इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री कहेंगे। द रिएक्शंस वेयर बोथ ऑक्सीडेशन एंड रिडक्शन टेक प्लेस आर कॉल्ड रिडॉक्स रिएक्शन। फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये रिएक्शन है जिसमें जिंक सॉलिड जब कॉपर आयंस एक्वस सोल्यूशन में इनके साथ रिएक्ट करते हैं तो जिंक हैविंग अ ग्रेटर टेंडेंसी टू लूज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स अपने इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज कर देता है और कॉपर आयंस इन इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को गेन कर लेते हैं टू फॉर्म कॉपर सॉलिड। तो जिंक सॉलिड विल चेंज इनटू जिंक आयंस, एक्वस सोल्यूशन में आ जाएगा और कॉपर आयंस इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन करके कॉपर सॉलिड बन जाएंगे। इसमें क्योंकि जिंक लूज कर रहा है इलेक्ट्रॉन, लॉस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इज कॉल्ड ऑक्सीडेशन। तो जिंक अंडरगोज ऑक्सीडेशन एंड कॉपर अंडरगोज रिडक्शन बिकॉज इट्स गेनिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। ऑल्सो बिकॉज जिंक इज helping in the reduction of copper ions, so it is a reducing agent. Copper ions are helping in oxidation of zinc. Zinc cannot be oxidized if copper ions are not there to take electrons, so copper ions act as the oxidizing agent. And the reaction where both oxidation and reduction take place are called redox reactions. To know more about the electrochemistry, we also have to know that substances can behave as conductors if they allow the passage of electric current through them, and they behave as insulators if they do not allow the passage of flow of electric current through them. Conductors can be of two types, ये हमने solids chapter में भी किया था। Metallic conductors which allow the passage of electric current without undergoing any chemical change, and electrolytes which allow the passage of electric current but by undergoing chemical change. In metallic conductors, the conduction of electricity is because of flow of electrons, whereas in electrolytes the conduction of electricity is because of movement of ions. The conduction decreases in metallic conductors with the increase in temperature because increase in resistance occurs on increase in temperature. Whereas in electrolytic conduction, the conductivity increases with the increase in temperature because the factors like viscosity of the solvent, the force of attraction between ions, these decrease with the increase in temperature. The factors on which metallic conduction depends are nature and structure of metal. A more conducting metal will show greater metallic conductance. Number of valence electrons per atom. More the number of electrons given by an atom to form ion, more will be its conductance. Density of metal and temperature. With the increase in temperature, metallic conductance decreases. The electrolytic conductors are of two types: strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. Those electrolytes which undergo complete dissociation in solution form, in dissolution in solvents, are called strong electrolytes, which completely dissociate. And the electrolytes which dissociate partially are called weak electrolytes, where the dissociation is less. Examples of strong electrolytes are sodium chloride, potassium chloride, sodium hydroxide, ammonium nitrate. And examples of weak electrolytes are acetic acid, ammonium hydroxide, carbonic acid, boric acid, hydrogen cyanide, and mercuric chloride and zinc chloride. The degree of dissociation, alpha, is nearing 1 in case of strong electrolytes, whereas in case of weak electrolytes it's always less than 1. Those solutions which do not allow electricity to pass through them even in molten condition or even when dissolved in solvent, they are called non-electrolytes. These do not allow passage of electric current through them. The extent to which an electrolyte dissociates is measured by degree of ionization. It is defined as the fraction of total number of molecules of electrolytes which ionize in solution, and it is represented with the symbol alpha. Alpha, as you already know, that for strong electrolytes its value is nearing 1, whereas in case of weak electrolyte it is less than 1. Now, factors affecting electrical conductivity of electrolytic solution. Earlier we did factors affecting metallic conductance. Now we'll do electrolytic solutions. Factors affecting electrical conductivity of electrolytic solution. Number 1 is nature of electrolyte. So strong electrolytes will have high conductance and weak electrolytes will have low conductance. This is because strong electrolytes furnish more ions. The more the movement of ions, more will be the conductance. Then nature of the solvent and its viscosity. It is seen that electrolyte ionize more in polar solvents. So the conductivity increases when the solvent is polar. Also, if the viscosity of the solvent is more, then the movement of ion reduces and so its conductance is less. Size of the ions produced and their solvation. If the size of the ion is bigger, it will have less conductivity. If the ions are strongly solvated, that is, a positively charged ion will be surrounded by a negatively charged part of the solvent molecule and will be attracted to it, so its effective size will increase and so its conductance will decrease. Concentration of the electrolytic solution. More is the concentration of the electrolytic solution, lesser is its conductance. This can be seen in both strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. In weak electrolytes, the ionization decreases, is less with the concentration. As the solution becomes dilute, the ionization increases, so conductance increases. So concentration results in decrease in conductance in a weak electrolyte. Whereas in strong electrolyte, as the concentration is more, the inter-ionic attractions are large and so the conductance is less. Then temperature also affects the conductivity. It is seen that conductivity of electrolyte increases with increase in temperature due to decrease in interaction between the ions.